Thank you. Good morning, everyone from Talakua United Church Ground in Gezel District, about Kokopoish, New Britain. I'm Ricky Boss Alo, Executive Member of New Guinea Highlands TSC Ministry, currently studying at Pudal, Papua New Guinea University of Natural Resources and Environment. I would like to emphasize more on the theme of New Guinea Highlands Tertiary Student Christian Fellowship. Our theme for this year is connecting, building, and empowering young potential leaders to impact the society for Christ and His kingdom. This is the theme that we are working along with for this year, and maybe this team will take us through 5 years time. So I would like to encourage the young people, especially those who are studying at high schools, those who are studying at secondary schools, those who are studying at colleges, those who are studying at different tertiary institutions of this nation. As young as you are, there is a potential, there is a mandate, there is an unlimited capabilities that is inside of you, that you may not see it, or even your family may not see it, or even your tribes, even your communities, even your the best friend may not see it, the potential and the capability and the capacity that you have inside of you. As you hear this theme, it says connecting. Connecting is a verb that describes that there's two things that you connect. Either you take the other to connect to the other source, or either you take the other to connect to the other source. Connecting is such a word that means to join two things together, join to make sure to make them become one. So when you see this word connecting, the nature of the word connecting, our vision and our aim is to connect your life, is to connect my life, is to connect wherever you are, in which institution, in which part of this province. You have to connect yourself to God, connect yourself to source, connect yourself to our God who install in you the unlimited capabilities, who install in you a potential that a man on this earth cannot be able to see through it. Hey, hallelujah. One more time, that you have to connect, because you see, when the connection is right, then something falls. When there is a good connection, for example, when there is a good road links, then you will see the good schools in the villages, you will see the hospitals in the villages, you will see the electricity in the villages, because the road connection, there is a right connection that guarantees the other services to be available in the particular area. That is why I would like to encourage one more time that when we connect our life to the source, when we connect our life to the creator, to the maker, one who exactly know all about your life, even in part of the area where cell division begin, in part of the area where the blood begins, in part of the area that the heart rotates and found blood, where God sees inside through where the man's eyes cannot be able to see within it. Let us connect right to the God, so that it, with the supernatural power, things and the authority and the power and the wisdom and the knowledge and the infinite of the authority of the supernatural, when it comes to you, then you will see the result, as you will see see the society will begin to change. You will see your life will begin to change. You will see your school will begin to change. You will see there's some new things coming in your way, because when there is the right connection brings the right something to happen in anything, in any places. There is why I would like to encourage young generation, young student of this time and this season, that we better connect in. Our connection must be right. Our connection must be righteous. Our connection must be built upon faithfulness. Our connection must be built upon the meditation of the word. Our connection must be built upon the life of prayer. Our connection must be built upon the faithfulness. Our connection must be built upon the things that God requires you to do. Our connection must be built upon those things that God wants you to do. And secondly, the second part of this theme, talk of building. When there is a right connection, you will access the material to build your life. You can see there are some things that are bothering your life. There are some things that are making you become lazy in your study. There are some things that are making you become full in your life. There are some things that are making you feel like nobody at all. There are some things that are making you have no hope at all in your life. But I just want to tell you and to encourage you, my beloved, that when your connection with the Father, your connection with the Maker, your connection with the origin, the place that you begin, there is where you will see the right material will fall upon that connection, and you will build yourself from the accurate dimension, from the accurate place, from the accurate area. You will build accurately. You will build accurately from the right material that will shift, that will bring changes, that will impact, that will influence the society that we are living. That is why I would like to encourage the best point of our team that says connection. Our connection must be right to access the right material to build the right building, and that will impact this nation, that will impact this time and season, and that will influence and that will manifest the God man on earth. When God man on earth living, you will see the life of Jesus. When Jesus was living on this earth, you will see there was no chaos working at the back of him. There was nothing in this world be able to stand against him. That is where, when the connection is right, you will access the right material to build the right something, and the product working on this earth, you will see nothing in this world can be able to stand against the product of the word. Nothing in this world can go against you, because when there is a failure of our materials that we are building, you see the lives that are not of God. When it is part of our building, you will see something failures coming in your life. You will see something struggle coming in your life. You will see poverties and caving in your system. You will see failures coming in your system, because you are not building with the right material for the right timing. Also, like encourage him this morning time that you have to build, you have to connect yourself right to access the right material to build the right building, and you will walk and you will talk and you will live a God man on earth, that everything on this universe will submit, will become under your feet. That is why I want once again I emphasize, let your connection must be right, and you must build from the accurate material, from the accurate measurement, and from the accurate vision and the dimension of the time and the season. And thirdly, I would like to say empowerment. When you see the word empower, you will not be empowered from the studies that you are doing now. You will not be empowered from how many degrees that you're going to graduate for. You will not be empowered with the money or the results of the world, or the type of the things that you see around yourself. You will only be empowered. You will only be shifted. You will only be diving into the realm and another dimension to operate with a supernatural authority when you build accurately the structure, the dimension, and the picture of the building itself will empower you to stand and to work and to claim and to stand upright, as you will say, this is my timing and this is my season, and you you will claim every territory that you walk with the power of God. You will claim every areas that, even in the work offices, even in the school that you are studying, even in any aspect of the life that you will be engaging to, you will claim it. You will start to feel and you will see that you are not part and parcel. You are not dominated by the culture. You are not dominated by the rules and the regulations. You are not dominated by the system of this world, but there is a new system that is dominating you, that is systemizing your normal system. And when that system controls you, when that system works in your life, you will walk a man, but it's not the real man like the ordinary man on the word, but you will be a different man and woman living in this, going to live in this time and season. There is why I would like to encourage my students, my beloved, that you have to connect right to get the right material to build, so that the result of the building will empower you to stand in whatever area that you want to stay. And then you will see that change. There will be a changes taking place in your lives, in your schools, in your studies, in your family, in your business, in every aspect of this world. You will see there will be a changes. There will be a big influence that is coming out when you build accurately, when you are structured with the dimension, with the measurement, and with the material from the above. Beloved brothers and sisters, you don't have to see yourself as you are just born to this time and season. No. This is your time and this is your season. When the timing is right, God caused something to happen. You see that the three four young men in Babylon. You see the Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. The pirate couldn't be able to touch him because they stand upright, because this is their timing and that's their season. So when there is a right timing, when there's a timing, God causes supernatural to happen. You have to claim, you have to take ownership that this is your timing and this is your moment and this is your season to stand across this nation, to stand across this province, to stand across this generation, and to do something that the world have never seen. Because our text, there's a mysteries that the eyes have never seen. There's a mysteries that the hands have never touched. There's a mysteries that the thoughts have never been conceived. There's a mysteries that a voice have never been released. There's a mysteries that the legs have never been working to it. There's a mysteries that God is about to reveal to this generation. And if you didn't catch this, if you didn't take ownership of this time and this season, you are going to miss this mysteries. You are going to miss the timing. You are going to miss big things in your life. That is why I would like to motivate and I would like to encourage the timely generation. I would like to encourage the generation of this time and this season. You have to take ownership of this time. You have to take ownership that this is my timing and this is our generation and this is our time. You have to stand and you have to put and you have to set the focus right so that we will see a good result coming out of this nation, out of our region, out of our province, out of our districts, out of our families, out of our community, and even further down to your generation. With that, I pray that God will bless this message in your heart. One em up, you stand up. One em up, you sit down. One em part of this country, you stop now watching this. Me believe that God and by bless him this talk inside of bed belong you. Thank you very much. Now, God bless him. You know this time. Thank you.